So guys, so let's start with the day one session of your class. Okay. So before getting started, right? So let me give the introduction, like what would I like to cover as part of this course, and what are the things that you are going to be learn out here, and how we are going to oversee about your job opportunities. Okay. So let me name it as automation testing. It's your Java. So guys, this course is completely designed for test automation, for your test automation. So do you have any experience into testing prior to this? దీనికన్నా ముందు ఎప్పుడైనా మీరు టెస్ట్ ఆటోమేషన్ కానీ ఆటోమేషన్ టెస్టింగ్ గురించి కానీ ఎప్పుడైనా ఐడియా ఉందా? Does anyone did testing? Course on testing?
No.
Does anyone have idea on testing?
No.
No.
No? Avinash, Dilip,
No.
all right?
No.
So first of all, let's understand what is meant by testing, guys. Then I will come back to your test automation.
Okay.
What is meant by testing? So testing is the process of validating the behavior of an application. We are going to validate the behavior of your application, right? So the developer will develop an application, right? So developer is the one who is going to be develop the application. So we as a QA, so QA stands for quality analyst. QA stands for quality analyst. So we as a QA need to test the application is working correctly or not. Correctly or not. So now my question is, how developer will develop a application? అంటే ఒక డెవలపర్ అనేవాడు ఒక అప్లికేషన్ ఎలా డెవలప్ చేస్తాడు? ఓకే, సో ద బిజినెస్ టీమ్ will give set of requirements. Who is going to give? The business team is going to give the set of requirements. How is going to give? In a document called as business specification document. Business specification document or business requirement document. So we call it as BST document, or we are going to be call it as BRD document. So in this document, the business team. So business team is who is nothing but your client. So the client is going to will provide what exactly the application should look like. So now taking this document, which document? This BRD document or BSD document. Taking this document, the dev team will start developing the application, right? So we as a QA team, so-called testing team, right? Testing team should need to prepare a checklist. Right? So whenever the dev team hand over the application hand over the application. So now QA team will take the checklist, and start doing the validation of each item available in the checklist. ఓకే, సో ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తారు, ఇది డెవలపర్స్ అందరూ కూర్చొని, సో ఆ డాక్యుమెంట్, ఏ డాక్యుమెంట్ అది, బిఆర్డి డాక్యుమెంట్ కానీ ఎఫ్ఎస్డి డాక్యుమెంట్ కానీ ఎవరిస్తారు మనకి, బిజినెస్ టీమ్ డెవలప్ చేసి మన చేతికి ఇస్తే, మన చేతికంటే డెవలపర్స్ చేతికి ఇస్తే సేమ్ అదే డాక్యుమెంట్ మనకి క్యూఏ టీమ్ కూడా ఇస్తారనమాట. సో ఆ డాక్యుమెంట్ చూసి ఆ డాక్యుమెంట్ మొత్తం అనలైజ్ చేసి, సో డెవలప్మెంట్ టీమ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది, ఒక అప్లికేషన్ అని డెవలప్ చేస్తుంది. సో వాళ్ళ డెవలప్మెంట్ ప్రాసెస్ అంతా అయిపోయిన తర్వాత, రైట్, సో ఆ అప్లికేషన్ కరెక్ట్గా పనిచేస్తుందా లేదా అని వాడు డెవలపర్ టెస్ట్ చేయడు. ఇది he won't do any testing there. He just develop the application and he transform that application to the QA team. So now the QA team duty is that they have to analyze and they have to check that each and every functionality that is available in the application is working correctly or not. సో ఒక అప్లికేషన్లో మనకు చాలా మాడ్యూల్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఒక అప్లికేషన్లో చాలా ఫంక్షనాలిటీస్ ఉంటాయి. సో అన్ని మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవడానికి చాలా కష్టం. సో అందుకోసం ఏం చేస్తామంటే మనం ఒక చెక్ లిస్ట్ ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తాం. ఆ చెక్ లిస్ట్ ప్రకారంగా ఆ అప్లికేషన్ అనేది కరెక్ట్గా వర్క్ అవుతుందా లేదా చెక్ చేస్తాం. సో ఆ వర్క్ అవుతుందా లేదా, ఏదైనా ఇష్యూస్ ఉన్నాయో కనుక్కోవడమే దీన్ని టెస్టింగ్ అంటాం. ఓకే, సో నౌ we call this checklist as test cases. We call it as test cases. So QA team will prepare test cases in detail, which gives information of each and every behavior of each module. సో నీ అప్లికేషన్లో ఎన్నైతే మాడ్యూల్స్ ఉన్నాయో ప్రతి మాడ్యూల్ ఎలా వర్క్ చేయాలి, ఓకే, ఏ డేటా ఇస్తే దాని అవుట్పుట్ ఏం రావాలి, ఈ డేటా కానీ ఇవ్వకపోతే అవుట్పుట్ ఏం రావాలి. సో వాట్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్ పాసిబుల్ సినారియోస్, అన్ని పాసిబుల్ సినారియోస్ అన్ని కలిపి మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, ఒక్కొక్క టెస్ట్ కేస్ చేస్తాం, ఒక్కొక్క టెస్ట్ కేస్ ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తాం. సో మనకి ఎప్పుడైతే అప్లికేషన్ చేతికి ఇచ్చి వర్క్ అవుతుంది టెస్ట్ చేయండి అని చెప్తే మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, ఒక్కొక్క టెస్ట్ కేసులో మనం ఏమైతే రాసుకుంటామో ఆ రాసుకుంది ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది లేదా చెక్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, so that is the duty as a QA I need to be performed in my project. Guys, got it? I hope you got some insight of your testing అంటే ఒక ఐడియా వచ్చింది ఇప్పుడు. అవినాష్, చంద్ర, దిలీప్, సుష్మిత,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So now this testing will be carried out in two ways. So what are those? One is going to be called as manual, another is going to be called as automation. One is going to be called as manual, another is going to be called as automation. So first, as an individual, I need to know how to perform testing manually. I need to know how to perform testing manually. అంటే నేను మాన్యువల్గా నాకేనే స్వతహాగా ఒక అప్లికేషన్ని ఎలా టెస్ట్ చేస్తానో అది తెలుసుకోకుండా టెస్ట్ ఆటోమేషన్ చేయడం ఇంపాసిబుల్. సో మై ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ ఈస్ ఫస్ట్ I have to know about my manual testing in detail. So now we should know about how testing will be conducted Testing will be conducted manually by leveraging manually by utilizing the utilizing the concepts of testing principles. Concepts of testing principles. So testing principles in the sense like we have to know about test techniques. We have to know about your testing techniques. We have to know about your design test case design techniques. Test case design techniques, and then we have to know about types of testing. Types of testing. We have to know about when each type of testing needs to carried out. When I want to perform each type of testing, okay, and then we have to know about what is what is test execution, right? We have to know about what is test planning, and then we have to know about what is test strategy, right? Then we have to know about what is bug or a defect. Then we have to know about how to execute a test case. Then we have to understand about how to report a bug. We have to know about what is meant by status. Then understand about what is meeting, right? How to participate in different meetings. Then understand about what is my role, how do I need to play inside a project. So guys, if you know about all these things, then right, we'll be completing about your manual testing. So first we have to understand about the manual testing techniques perfectly. So I don't know how many of you know about these techniques and the point that I have been listed out here. Any one of you know about this? Honestly, yes or no?
No.
Avinash, Sushmita?
Some points I know about meeting
Yeah.
or peer review meeting like that. Am I
We'll see
correct?
that. Yeah, we'll see that. Yeah. Apart from
Yeah.
apart from that, right? So guys, now there are huge openings that are available on your testing guys. Huge. Okay. Now this is the right time, right? So let's don't get start directly with Java, or let's don't get start directly with your Python or Selenium, anything. So first understand about the manual thing that whatever you want to carry out. So what I'm going to do here is first 1.5 week I'll be concentrating completely on your manual testing. So how to write your test cases, how to develop your test cases, how to understand the requirement. So what are the different types of testing that are available? So when should I use each type of testing, right? So we'll understand more of this and we'll do a small project on your manual testing. Sounds good? Clear?
Yeah.
Dilip, everyone, right? So then
Okay.
once we complete this one, right? Then we have to understand like, so now what is meant by automation testing. So now automation is replacement of human efforts. Replacement of human efforts, not human being. అంటే ఏం చేస్తామంటే ఇక్కడ 10 మంది చేసే పనిని మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే ఒక రిసోర్స్తో ఈ ఆటోమేషన్ టెస్టింగ్ కంప్లీట్ చేపిస్తాం. సో ఫర్ సపోజ్ ఒక టెస్ట్ కేస్ని ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయడానికి, ఒక టెస్ట్ కేస్ని వ్యాలిడేట్ చేయడానికి, ఒక టెస్ట్ కేస్ని ఎగ్జామిన్ చేయడానికి నీకు కనీసం 25 to 30 minutes పడుతుంది అనుకుందాం. యూ హ్యావ్ అరౌండ్ 1500 టెస్ట్ కేసెస్. ఓకే, సో 1500 hours కావాలి నీకు. సో అట్లా కాకుండా ప్యారలల్గా నేను లేకుండా ఎవరున్నా లేకపోయినా నా తర్వాత ఇన్ ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ మీ ఇఫ్ దేర్ ఇస్ సమ్వన్ టు ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ రైట్, మై ఎఫర్ట్స్ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి గెట్ రెడ్యూస్డ్. సో తక్కువ టైంలో ఎక్కువ పని అయ్యేటట్టు చూసుకోవాలి. సో దానికోసం చేస్తాం, విల్ బి యూజింగ్ యువర్ ఆటోమేషన్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ గైస్, ఇఫ్ యూ గో అండ్ సీ earlier, if I want to wash my car, what I used to do, right, there will be 2 cement pillars that are available, and I drive my car over to the pillars, and right, a person will go below that car and he used to wash my car. Now what happened here, everywhere, right, we can able to see there are hydraulics are available. So in my previous days, right, if I want to do house construction, right, if I want to put a slab over the morning, early morning, 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, the labor will be coming and they'll start arranging all their ladders one by one, and a person will be available on the ground floor who used to mix all the concrete. From the ground floor to the top floor, people will be start exchanging of work. So it will take whole day to complete. And moreover, right, how many resources we are using there, right? More than 30 to 40 members are we are utilizing. Now if you believe, now if I want to lay any slab foundation for any apartment, right, hardly I can able to see with the 5 members, a concrete mixer is going to become available there. So a concrete mixer is going to pump all the concrete to the any floor that you name in the apartment, right? With the 5 resources I can able to do that. So now what happened, now this concrete mixer has been replaced 250 labor work here. Okay, similarly here also we are not going to eliminate completely manual process. Definitely there will be manual process available, but the resources are not going to be that much as how we have earlier. So ఇంత ముందు ఉండేదానికన్నా, రైట్, సో మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, ఇప్పుడు తక్కువ రిసోర్స్తో ఎక్కువ పని చేసుకోగలుగుతాం. ఎలా చేయగలుగుతాం? సో వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఇంట్రొడ్యూస్ యువర్ ఆటోమేషన్ దేర్. సో ఇక్కడ ఏమైతే నువ్వు చేసావో, so what are the process that you have been achieved in the top of this one, right? We are going to be convert everything through a tool, through a software, through a programming language. That is nothing but your automation testing. So it is going to be replacement of human efforts, not your human being. So automation means the manual tasks, whatever we have, whatever the manual task, whatever you're going to be examined, like the manual task, whatever we have will be performed with robots without any human intervention, right? So robot means piece of software that mimics human actions, on the application, right? So now this automation will, right, what it will do, reduce time, right, and it is going to be more accurate, and you are going to get your reliable output we are going to get reliable output. So we can able to rerun how many times? N number of times. We can able to run your n times of your test cases. So wherever, whenever it is required, just go and execute your test cases, right? All your test cases will be keep executing, right? And we'll be getting detailed summary report, detailed summary report. So now, how we are going to do? We are going to be do with the help of your automation testing. So now, to do this automation testing, to do this automation testing. So what do we want to know? So we should know, right? One programming language, guys. One programming language. So predominantly we are going to learn about your Java. Okay, predominantly we are going to be learn your Java. Then after that we have to know about your database. So here we are going to see about your database testing in detail. So guys, don't get worry about all these things. I'll be taking care of that. So no need to worry about that. Okay. So database testing. And then what are you going to do here? Then we have to know about your file system automation. File system automation in the sense like we have to know about your how to handle your .txt files, how to handle your .xlsx files, how to handle your JSON files. So we have to understand that very clearly. Okay. So with the programming language, we have to know about database, we have to know about your file system, and then we have to know about your unit testing framework. You have to know about your unit testing framework. And then we'll be understanding about API testing. And then we'll be understanding about your Selenium to automate. Yeah. To automate your web applications. To automate your web applications. So once this is completed, we'll be seeing about your BDD cucumber. BDD cucumber. So once this is completed, then we are going to see about your Git, Maven, and Jenkins. So now totally, we need to do at least 5, not 5, 6 to 10 own develop frameworks. So we call it as developed projects only. Okay. So if you do all these things right, now we can able to tell that you are going to be called as a full stack automation tester. We're going to be called as a full stack automation tester. Now guys, now the market is expecting each one of you to be available in this career lattice. Now the salary purpose, right? The salary thing, when it comes to your salary thing, if you are going to keep your base package as 5.0 lakhs, then you can able to expect from 8 to 11 lakhs. 8 to 11 lakhs. Okay. In some cases, if you're going to keep it as 5, right, we can able to get as 2.02, 2.02, 2.05, 2.5. Okay. If your experience is going to be 5, in some of the companies, they're ready to give 5 into 3. Okay. So how we are going to do here is like, so we'll target this entire course of 50 to 60 days, guys. We'll target this entire thing to 50 to 60 days. So now then 1 week for preparation, for interview preparation, right? So then what we'll do, right? We'll do marketing of your profile, marketing of your profile. So we have to know about how to prepare your Naukri. We have to know about your how to prepare your LinkedIn. So in this 1 week preparation, we'll be seeing about your resume, and then we'll be understanding about your roles, project explanation, everything. And then we'll be publishing your Naukri and LinkedIn. And then what we'll do here is like face your interviews continuously. Face your interviews continuously. So now the fees for this course that I'm going to be charges without any concession, right? I'm going to take it as 15,000, and the payment should be happen like one-time payment, no installments. Okay. So for the job purpose, I already communicated to you like so how much I'm going to be charged. It's going to be like 2.25. Okay. So you have to pay first for my training purpose 15K. So once we enter into this part, right, then I'll be telling you that how the process will be taken care. So initial payment would be like only your fees. Okay, got it? It's clear,
Yes.
Yes.
right? So now to kickstart with this one, first one, what we want to do, we have to know about your manual testing as a mandatory skill. Manual testing should be a mandatory skill for you to get started. Avinash, Sushmita, Dilip, any questions? No? మా ఏ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇప్పుడే అడగండి, ఐఎమ్ రెడీ టు సాల్వ్ దట్.
Okay.
సో నో క్వశ్చన్ సో ఫార్. అవినాష్, నేను మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను, మీరు తిరిగి నన్ను క్వశ్చన్స్ అడగలేదంటే నేను ఏమనుకుంటా, నీకు అన్నీ అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటా. ఓకే, ఈ 2 months ప్లీజ్ డూ సంథింగ్ కాల్ సాక్రిఫికేషన్ గైస్. ఓకే, సో మనం ఎన్నో సాక్రిఫైస్ చేస్తాం. సో అవన్నీ ఒక ఎత్తు. ఇప్పుడు మీ కెరీర్ కోసం ఇప్పటికి చాలా టైం వేస్ట్ అయిపోయింది మీకు. ఈ 2 months కనుక కొంచెం గట్టిగా ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యి ప్లాన్ చేసుకొని చదివితే మాత్రం మీ జాబ్ మీ చేతుల్లోనే. మీకు ఎటువంటి ప్రాక్సీ అవసరం లేదు, మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నా.
Okay.
Got it? It's clear?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'll do here is like I'll be preparing a Google Drive for you. So once you complete each and every session, right, you'll be getting the Google video access for you. Okay. So
Okay.
what I'll do here is like so please ping me your email ID. I'll be giving Drive access to you. So from tomorrow onwards, whatever you're going to be start, all those videos will be available here. So
Okay.
first I'll be starting with my manual testing tomorrow. Okay, so please ping me the email IDs so that I can able to give the video drive access to you. So there is a chat window available on the Zoom itself, right? I have pinged you now just now. So please respond to that and start giving your email IDs there. Okay, I got one. So Sushmita, what is your gap in your career when you got passed out? What is your background?
I'm 2016 passed out.
2016. So what is it? BTech or degree?
BTech, IT.
IT. Okay. So others. Others, Chandra, Dilip. Okay, fine then. Yes, no, no. Yeah. So I gave access to you guys. Okay. So this is going to be a small demo session that which is going to tell you that what I am going to teach you and what you are going to get. Okay. So from tomorrow we'll start with the insights of your manual testing. Once the whole week is going to be continued with the manual testing, then we'll jump on to your automation, guys. Fine. Got it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you then. So we'll connect back tomorrow at the same time and we'll start with your manual testing, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks then. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining. Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.